dialogue is open.
Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio. Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Hey, 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 welcome world, welcome world. I am here again, your host for You Style Magazine Live Radio, Miss Bridget Davis. Thank you guys for joining me again for Sexy Sundays. I have another amazing show for you guys again this Sunday. First of all, I want to acknowledge I went to a awesome pop-up shop today. My girl DJ Glam was over there DJing on the ones and twos and was holding it down, but it was awesome. I'm told that they do this like every month. They're going to do another one again in November. It is it's Bash. It's the Beauty Art Style Home Pop-Up over at Studio 52, which is right over on Oakey Street. You guys have got to check it out. Some amazing vendors were there. Awesome fashions. I mean, literally everything from makeup, jewelry. Some people I have to put on blast. There was Mirror Boutique that sold me an awesome, gorgeous jumpsuit. I can't wait to wear it. It's really hot. The personal stylist over there is senior buyer over there is Sabrina Brown. So shout out to Sabrina. Also, Ivy's Jewelry Box. She designs all of this amazing jewelry, you guys. Beautiful bracelets, necklaces, rings. You guys make sure that you check her out. Her name is actually Ivy. And she is at her email address is ivysjewelrybox@gmail.com. So you guys make sure that you check her out. And also there was where I got her card. Wait a minute. Don't tell me I lost it. No, I did not. Right here. Hot boutique, you guys. Her boutique is on a truck. A beautiful, bright pink truck. You all know I love pink. But it's an amazing, beautiful pink truck. But it's called Prissiness Boutique on Wheels. She had some of the hottest fashions: jackets, dresses, shirts, skirts, skirt sets, jewelry. Gorgeous. I mean, the event was absolutely hot. Of course, my DJ was hot. She was amazing. But the atmosphere was awesome. Everybody was very professional. The women were absolutely gorgeous. So you guys make sure, again, they do this every month. It's over there on Oakey Street, and they're going to do it again in November and then again in December. So make sure that you check it out. It's called Bash, which is the Beauty Art Style Home Pop-Up Shop, which is over at Studio 52. I'm telling you guys, you all will not be disappointed. Amazing. Again, I always like to shout out my sponsors. Thank you to the George Goodman League for holding me down, Captivate Marketing Solutions for holding me down. You guys have been amazing working with me, helping me. I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody that continues to support me, continue to follow me, that continues to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is YouStyle Magazine. YouStyle Magazine. So make sure that you continue to subscribe there. You'll be able to find all of my previously recorded broadcasts, everything that I've done. This is show number 31. So I'm holding it down, you guys. Just stay with me. Also, make sure that you are connecting with me on all of my social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is YouStyle Magazine. I have some amazing stuff coming up where we're getting out. I'm getting from behind this desk, and I am going to come to you. So I'll be coming to your businesses, beauty salons. My first stop is going to be over at 2 fitness centers with Marcus Jones. He does a boxercise program, and also with Duke Buchanan, who does an amazing workout and fitness program as well as at his gym. So I'll be doing that starting November the 4th. So make sure that you guys reach out to me, because the second Saturday of November, I'm looking for all of the beauty salons. So you guys connect with me so I can come out to you, see what you're doing, let everybody see you guys in action. That's the whole purpose. So make sure that you're contacting me. Make sure you're giving me your information. I promise you, I will be out to you. Have some amazing events coming up. Did an awesome event on Friday, which was absolutely awesome, down there at the Renaissance Hotel. So that was great. Got another event coming up this Saturday, which is going to be a boutique, it's going to be a shoe boutique fashion show that'll be over at Pentagon City. So I'll be over there covering that for those ladies. So I'm excited about that. Got another surprise coming up, but I can't quite tell you guys about that yet. That's going to be coming up in November, but I promise you that you will be absolutely shocked. So continue to send me all of your event coverages. I would love to get out and participate, see what you guys are doing. Again, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I'm going to close this out for now, but I want you guys to know that DMV is doing some shit. I'm telling you guys. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Shout out to Mitch. He's over there filming some great stuff. Shout out to Dana Dane. She's over there filming some great stuff. So it's going to be some good projects coming your way. Make sure you guys are staying connected with all of the movers and shakers, because the DMV, we're doing some things and we're going to be out there. So I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I have 3 amazing women that are here. Their story, of course, is one that is very, for me, it's very disturbing. I still don't understand what happened, but nevertheless, we have some women that are going to come and they are going to share their story with us. They are also going to share the outcome of it. I'm always a person that knows that God can turn anything around. Things don't always seem as good as they are in the beginning, but if you just hold fast, God can turn a mess into a blessing. So they're going to come up here and they're going to show you just how God turned a mess into a blessing for these ladies, and they were able to do some amazing things with each other. So you guys stay tuned, don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a quick break, and in a few moments, we will be right back on A Mission to Nowhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Great. Hey everybody, welcome back over here, U Style Magazine Live Radio. I told you guys it's Sexy Sundays, and I got some sexy ladies up here with me. That's right, we're gonna hold it down. But we're talking today about, and I labeled this show A Mission to Nowhere. And the reason why I did that, it was no shade intended, but the fact of it is that you guys were on a mission. You were on a mission to do something from your heart for people that you didn't even know. But because you believed in the cause, you were on a mission. And unfortunately, that mission led you nowhere. Okay, so What the hell happened?
Well,
First of all, you know what? Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Courtney Love.
Okay.
I believe in giving back. I believe in connecting the dots. And my aunt is a breast cancer survivor. My granddad is a colon cancer survivor. My granddad prostate, my grandmother colon cancer. Mm-hmm. And Maya was my friend. Right. So when she came to me about the mission, I was all for it. Mm-hmm. One, just because I love helping. Two, I love traveling. And I'd never been to Honduras before. Right. So me going over there and just offering a service, it was just a great opportunity that I wanted to be a part of. Right. But besides that, I have my cosmetic company. Mm-hmm. I just created a network of entrepreneurs who want to network and showcase their products and services to other entrepreneurs. So that's what my focus is. My focus is getting back to Courtney because I wasted a lot of time, energy, and money, let's be clear, towards something that never happened, and to get no explanation. You have a lot of people that scam people. Right. There's a lot of white collar crimes out here. But I never thought it would be someone that close to me. Exactly. Yes, I did call you sister because you was my sister. Right. Maya, right, if you're listening. But when the facts were shown and I really listened to the facts, you can't argue facts. You can't argue the truth. Exactly. So, for her to continue to lie, not just to the public, but to her family, she haven't even told the closest people to her the truth. When it was brought to, the attention of the public that she was a scam, Tiffany Sassy and I was still with her because we thought that the news was lying, that they didn't know what they were talking about. So we created, bad energy with people defending her. Mm-hmm. When Maya had every opportunity to tell us the truth, she didn't want to do that. Exactly. So, you reap what you sow. So I have a voice. Right. And my voice will be heard. That's right. Just that she won't do this to someone else because she travels, she do different things. She's very manipulating and conning. So it can happen again. But what sealed the deal with her and let me really know that it's no holds bar is when she created a lie about me. Wow. So that part. Wow. That's the part that made me, really go hard and let people that were close to me, people that donated to We Can't Survive before the mission, before it was ever a mission. My aunt walked in her first fashion show. Wow. I would have never brought my aunt into something that was a scam. I know people have a past. I have a past. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But when you are still living your past, conning and deceiving and manipulating and scamming innocent people, and using cancer. Exactly. I think that's what kind of shook everybody is the what she used to manipulate and to touch people's soft spot. There are people out here that are dying from cancer, and I think that's what kind of shocked everyone the most. So when did you guys realize that the cat was out the bag, basically? What led to everybody? What led to it all coming out? Was there one person that just kind of said... And it created... I'm not going to keep talking, but I do want to say this. Maya, for months, we had an alliance with our group, with our team. We prayed together, we fasted together. We told secrets to each other that we didn't even tell some of the closest people. Right. So this was a family. Right. So it was a point where some people had got more information than others, and we were not aware of that. Right. You had people looking at Sassy, Tiffany, and I like we were with it. And we're like, what? We just thinking it's still paperwork. But I'm a businesswoman, so I know at a certain point when she's not making any progress to do anything, that hold up. So I pulled away. Sassy and Tiffany were still kind of like, it may, I don't know.
Right.
But then they.
Because you're probably like, you guys are probably like everybody else. You don't want to believe it's true. You want to try to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I think that's kind of, even with me, I think that's what kind of made me a little, not per se all the way upset, but just still trying to fall back for a minute, see what was going to come out of this, because you're still trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm. For me, the actual day that I knew that everything was true or false, depending on whether you look at the way that you look at it, the date was August the 6th, the day we were supposed to leave for Honduras. We had, as a group, went to Virginia Beach, and a phone call was made to one of the other team members, and it was a phone call that was made on speaker. And she was explaining all of these things that she had found, and all, she was like, you just need to listen. And she didn't know that we all could hear this conversation. And as she was saying all these different things, my face tells a story. I don't know how to fix it. I can't help it. It's just me. But my face started to contort, and I was like, oh my God, she stole this money. And I'll never forget the look on Maya's face. It was that look of, that oh shit type of,
they found me out,
they
basically,
found me type of thing. And she could see that my face was contorting, and she goes, why are you looking like that? And I had to stop, and I was like, oh no, I'm just listening to that, everything that's going on. But in my heart, I knew then, you know what, this ain't right. And then, like Courtney said, she made up a lie about her. And I straight up, I asked her about it, and she lied, like straight up lied. And I was like, you've lied so much that you don't even remember what lie you told when. And then that was when she flipped on me, and that was that. So,
well, my thing of it is, did she help anyone? Like, did she help any cancer patients?
So that's what I want to say. She did help people, because I was there sometimes, and I would go and, and deliver Easter baskets. And we know that she did Christmas. Now, did she sit in hospice all of the times that she told the team that she was at hospice? That's a lie. Her mate confirmed that. This is not something that's just I'm saying. Her mate said that she only been twice. So the money that she asked for people's funerals and stuff like that, I believe some money did go to funerals, but all of it should have went to cancer patients. None of it should have been allocated anywhere but except to where it was supposed to go. But no one knows, because she lied about having an accountant. Like, so who knows how much or what? She never gives receipts. It's just like, after the fact, you really, in hindsight, you think about everything. And I just think when we were driving here, I was thinking about the fashion show at Lord and Taylor that we did. And at the last minute, how she called and said that Porsche said that they wouldn't provide any cars for the car show. And in a crisis, I strategize. I try to figure it out. I'm a problem solver. So that's what I did as a friend. I called a friend. So Sassy had somebody there, but I just thought in hindsight, I'm like, she never even talked, probably even had anything with Portia. Just everything she's ever really said has been a lie. Those are facts. She has sent documents that she's forged from the Secretary of State's office to us, and we forward them to the Secretary of State, and they're like, we never seen it.
So this is my thing. Even with that alone is enough for her to be in jail.
But with everything, it's an investigation they have to do. They don't just put you in jail. They have to investigate. So she knows what she's just like. She never went to Honduras last year. If she would have went to Honduras last year, she would have been picked up in customs, because she didn't get off probation until February of this year. They're not going to let you go to Honduras and just let you go while you're on probation.
Now, I understand that you guys didn't even know that you weren't going to Honduras until the day before.
The day before, right.
Wow.
And even up until then, she told me that we had up until 12 midnight that her attorney was going to email her our airfare, our flight tickets, which wasn't the truth at all.
Because there was no attorney.
There was no attorney. There were no flights booked. There was nothing. The only booking for Honduras was 5 hotel rooms that you can book on booking.com and not pay a cent. And that's what she did.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
The whole thing was a lie.
Everything was just a lie.
You know,
So has she
Everything.
sat down with you guys, or have any of you
Well-
gotten any kind of I'm sorry, I apologize,
only
because
sit
you
down-
guys donated some of your own money to
Yes,
this too,
lots.
correct?
Well,
You
we
know
had
what?
to sit down.
We had to sit down. After, so it was just the 3 of us left supporting Maya out of the group. And after, in the entire
That's not
group,
true, Tiffany. More than 3 people support
well,
Maya.
that were still loyal to her, that sat her down and questioned her. When you and I talked to her,
It's still somebody loyal to
well,
her.
well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You
that-
know, let's
forgot
be
about
clear.
that.
I don't count her.
We have to.
I mean, but amongst us.
Okay.
Amongst us. We set Maya down, and at that point, Courtney and I, Sassy wasn't there at the time. We were in Courtney's house. And we were asking her questions like, tell the truth.
Right.
Like,
right,
how many
right.
text messages did you make up? And she said 7. The text messages were made up between Maya and Nancy Kelly, who's a part of ASCO,
American Society
American
of
Society of Cancer and Oncology.
Clinical.
Wait a minute, she made the texts up?
Yes.
As if she was talking to a person.
She was having
That's
a text
when I
conversation
knew.
with herself so that she would have proof that this organization was supporting us and backing us on this trip. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these people have never heard of her ever.
Which was
And
disclosed at
sent
the
her a
hearing
cease
last
and
week.
desist in April and told them to stop her to stop using their name, their trademark, and in the cease and desist it also said that first of all you have to be a medical personnel to go with them to Honduras.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, they
would
do
never
not
make you-
raise money.
Right.
They give stipends for you to
Right,
go.
Right, right. And
You
you
know?
guys raised a lot of money.
I mean, we have no clue how much
a
money
lot
we
of
raise.
money.
And
lot
I
of
just
money.
want to know where's the money.
Right.
That's my
You know
question.
that's the reason why I wanted to have you guys on, because I mean I've had Maya on the show twice, supporting her cause. Trying to help get the word out, to try to support as best that I knew how. And yeah, I felt like I was made a fool out of myself. So what, I know that you guys collected a lot of supplies that were going to Honduras. What happened to all of that stuff?
Okay, let's talk about the supplies. The supplies, 80% of the supplies came from someone that I know whose child receives, and she donated them specifically for the mission to Honduras. Now, other people donated. We had to stuff the truck,
Right.
and when I guess like a week before everything happened, we were at one of the teammates' offices sorting out the supplies. That night was the night that it was like, okay, something is, because Maya was uneasy. She came late.
She came 3 hours late.
She came late. We're there. I got the baby there.
Pouring and raining.
I got my son, my other son, he was not feeling well. But from we met at the, what do you call it, the storage. Everybody packed their cars to take it to this other place to sort them, thinking that they were going to be shipped.
Exactly.
This was all a lie. It was all a waste of time.
Exactly.
Like, I have a real life. I have kids. I have a business. And I have a lot of people that I had to go back and explain this to, that I still haven't talked to. It's a lot of people that donated to a faulty cause. So,
But my thing of it is did you guys at any point start kind of like raising your eyebrows at some stuff? Before any of this opened up, did at some point you guys just start thinking, wait a minute?
No, it wasn't until after the news media that the details were sent to us, and we were still believing that, okay, maybe Maya is telling the truth.
Right.
We never knew that she was $180,000 in the hole with restitution. until later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think maybe that's where the money went? Maybe she was
No,
paying
that
her.
was like 10 years ago that she received that.
It's
That's
still
fine.
unpaid. That not
So
one
that
dime.
and
Jesus
you
God.
know, Maya.
This is her second go round with this. Basically,
This is
She
not
has-
the second go round. This
It's
is
like
probably
the 30-second go round.
okay.
with the
that's-
largest
Yeah. So
money.
because this is what she does. But the thing about it, when you involve 30 other people, that's
They gave their time and their money. You know what?
Not only
What
that-
amazes me is that you have a woman that clearly is a thinker, and it bothers me that, as intelligent as she is, to put this whole scheme together, that she could not use that to really do a good thing.
Well, she actually did do a good thing. She brought us together.
Right.
And that
And
was a
that's what
great thing. That was the
exactly.
biggest blessing
Exactly.
of,
That's
of
right.
everything is this friendship right here
That's
that was
right.
created.
So you three never knew each other before any of this.
Never.
Awesome. So how have you been each other's support system through this?
Oh my God! Like
It goes beyond this. Now it's personal. It goes beyond this. We
Right.
have been each other's support through prayer, through just being a good friend. Just
Exactly.
that listening ear. I'm over Maya right now.
Right,
Like it's
right.
beyond. Our friendship is stronger than Maya.
So did you two know Maya before
I knew
the
Maya.
weekend? So you knew
Yes,
Maya
I
before
knew
the
Maya.
weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody, all of us knew Maya before the mission trip,
Exactly.
but we didn't know each other.
Exactly.
And you know, it's always.
Well, I thought I knew Maya. Let me say that.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: Did she have ovarian cancer herself?
I'm not a gynecologist. I haven't been inside of her ovaries or nothing like that, so I have no idea.
Right.
But I know
what-
it's some facts. Facts
no idea.
is that she has no scars. To be a 3-time ovarian cancer survivor and have
Right.
0 scars.
Right.
And she also told me last year when I was pregnant with my son that she had been pregnant too. So I can't say that whether she had it, and that's not that. I mean, I hope and I pray that Maya didn't lie about having cancer,
Right.
because that's just. I mean,
You think she did too?
She did.
you know, I mean that's. But
I mean, I have my speculations, but like I said, I don't know. And I've spent so much time trying to piece this stuff together and figure out what's
Right.
true, what's not true,
Right.
and what's going on in her head, and why I'm getting attacked by the people who support her most when I'm clearly not the one with the issues, but whatever.
Right.
So, like Courtney said, we've kind of had to get to the point where, all right, look, it is what it is. I don't know if
Exactly.
she had cancer or not.
Right.
She has some illness, and I
Right.
don't think
Mental.
thank you.
Right,
It has really
exactly.
nothing to do
and that's
with
what we
the
really need to talk about: mental illness.
You think
Because it's
that's
mentally,
that's
she's mentally
underlying.
ill. Like
Right.
when I have so many inboxes of people that's like, Maya blocked me, like that don't even know Maya, but just she maybe went through my friend list and blocked everybody on my friend list.
Right.
You know,
right.
like if you are not guilty, if you did nothing wrong, why are you blocking people? You
Exactly.
blocking people that supported you.
Exactly.
Like it's nothing I
Exactly.
have said out of my mouth that was not true about Maya. Everything that I have said is a big old fact.
Well, is she still continuing though to help? Because
To
that's
help
to help cancer survivors. Because that's my whole thing. If this whole foundation was a scam, or was not a scam, then you would still be assisting and helping.
Yeah.
And
Cancer
that's something that I
survivors
mentioned to
and
Maya
families.
during the period that I was still supporting her. If cancer is your passion, why aren't you still posting your spiritual posts? Why
Right.
aren't we still
Exactly.
helping
Exactly.
the cancer patients?
Exactly.
And she had no response.
It's no longer lucrative. That's why she's not doing it.
Right. So how are you? How are you three able? I mean, what has this done anything to your trust factor?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
It seemed like right around this time that this happened, that everybody was coming left or right with a charity to donate to or something to do. And
Just
I
to
was like,
test you, right? Like,
hell
look,
no.
wait a minute.
It's like, no.
So it really
They can
makes
tell
it
you
just-
every day. I'm like, I don't trust it.
Right, don't trust that person.
You did that to me yesterday. No.
It's not funny, but I can imagine.
It's real. I mean,
though. It's like, you want me to
but
donate what?
you
No.
really, it really it shouldn't be like that, because out of 30 people and the hundreds of people who donated to We Can't Survive, not one person ever looked her up.
Right.
You know, just to see if she was real.
Right.
And then something that I caught on too.
But that's my thing. Even when I was preparing to have her on the show, you know, I always try to do my research. But even when you Google it, everything that she has done comes up. So it's like you have no reason not to not believe her.
After a period, I was one of the persons that, I'm sure I'm not the only person that realized that one of the cancer patients that supposedly died, she posted that same lady more than one time with a different name.
Oh, girl, stop it. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, she has a mental illness. She is what I call she's not on call her that. She's a sociopath. So she's a habitual liar. She has no conscience, and you know, she don't care about any repercussions. She just care about what she cares about.
Into the fundraisers.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah, I remember I met her mom at
Her
one.
parents are the sweetest.
That's just unbelievable.
But
so you guys have a friendship.
Yeah,
this friendship is beautiful.
That's
right. We were left off bad and bougie.
So we made our own.
You know? Well, I mean, like, it's great. It's amazing. There's so many great things that are going to come from just this, because I know that, like, if one person was a little bit more aware,
right,
she would have been found out sooner. Like, she was just good at what she did.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't really be mad at her for what she did.
Yes.
Because I had to really realize that I did it with a kind heart. Everything that I ever did with We Can't Survive was with good intentions.
And the fact that she was able to convince numerous people.
Yes. And still working on trying to convince. Like, literally.
Right.
And
somebody
these are
contacted
facts.
me yesterday. She's like, yeah, we need to do a collab, you know, because I was suicidal, but God has brought me, like, her and this Jesus told me to do stuff. Like, if it's not cancer, is what the Lord said that I need to do. And I'm like, Jesus is not talking to you. Those are the voices in your head telling you to do this stuff, but God ain't told you to contact nobody to collab with them for what? What are you doing?
Right.
So, I mean, that's why I said we kind of had to get over the whole
Exactly. So why do you think that you three have bonded the most? Because you guys are very, I watch you and you guys are very, I got like a good sister bond going on. So why do you think you three have bonded the way that you have?
Why are you looking at me, Sassy?
Okay, so.
Because you've been doing all the talking. So
I've been trying to be quiet. Like, why are you looking at me?
No, my husband we call ourselves amigos, right?
Yes,
so he gave us names. Courtney's Mighty Migo, this is Nurse Migo, and I'm Mama Migo. Okay. So I'm always looking to Courtney because Courtney has like this energy.
Yes.
She can flip the most crazy situation around, and she'd be like, yeah, so and I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, she'll just, you know, I look to her for guidance. It's like they both give me something. I mean, every single day. Exactly. They give me something that keeps me going.
Exactly.
If it's not, like, Tiffany called me the other day, she's like, you need to get yourself together. And normally if somebody called me with that, I'm like, okay, click, like, who you talking to? But I sat and I listened because I knew that she was telling me
it's coming from a good place.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
That's like, what people need to understand, I'm sorry, Sassy, for interrupting you, but Sassy lost her job behind this.
Oh, no.
You know, and that's real, because the company she worked for donated to We Can't Survive.
Oh my
and they
goodness.
sort of report,
you
know,
serious?
And they are nonprofit. So she lost her job, her good job behind this. So Sassy was going through things. She was a fiance. We all were going through stuff.
Exactly.
But, you know, I wasn't, it was a point in time where, towards the beginning of the mission, and it was some things that was supposed to have been said that Sassy, so she it was like I always said, Sassy really never left the mission because she could still see everything we was posting on Facebook. I always used to ask Maya, like, is Sassy still in this or is Sassy not in this?
Right.
But no matter what, she always had dignity and integrity. She still would come and just show support.
Exactly.
and give donations from her job when she wasn't really on the mission team at that point.
Right.
And I love that about her. You know, and that's real. And Tiffany is very genuine. And I didn't realize, because basically my friends and the people that I call friends, they've been in my life since I was 14.
Right.
I don't trust many people. I may
Right.
do business, I may help you and connect you, but I'm like, but it's like we've been through hell.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Together. Like that even other mission members don't even know about.
Right.
Things that we overcame.
Exactly.
And right now, it was a lot of great things birthed from this. And one is SOS. Sassy on Service.
Okay, so let's exactly, let's talk about that now.
So SOS is a lifestyle management company.
Okay.
And basically what that is if you need help managing your lifestyle, be it, bookkeeping, if you need virtual assisting,
okay,
you need somebody to pick up your dry cleaning. That's what SOS does. SOS is like the universal symbol for help.
Okay, exactly.
And a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, they need help.
Exactly.
This situation is one of the many ones that just highlights that people need help. If your paperwork is not in order, SOS can help you get that in order if you want the help, that is, So I felt like I should take my gifts and highlight those. And if it's something that I can't do, I can find somebody that can help you.
Right.
So I decided to birth my own vision with the coaching of Mighty Migo over here.
All right.
And I was over her house one day, right?
And she was like, get online right now and get your EIN. And I was like,
I know how it is, like when you get in the rut, because I was in the rut while I was over there, but I'm still an encourager.
I was going to say, you were still able to encourage her.
I want to sit and sit in tears. Nah, I was like, Sassy, get up, go wash them dishes. When Andre get in here, put on some clothes, girl, and some lipstick. And it's like ever since that day, and I was just talking to her, but ever since that day, she had this. And I love it, Sassy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. So you guys have been each other's motivators, support, sister, shoulder to cry on, encourager.
It's like, a lot of times people, they're quick to post to me, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Right.
Or, all these.
Because I think I use something exactly along that.
But that's easy to post, until you get handed a big basket of lemons.
Yeah, and you sitting there looking at them lemons like, who the hell gave me this?
So this is like the prime example of, what? Life gave, and rotten lemons at that. We had to go through trying to find,
the good ones.
I can use this one, I can't use that one type of thing. And we decided that we were going to stand on top of this big boulder that was on top of us. Like,
that's right.
We can't let this defeat us.
That's right.
Either we can be mad about it and we getting in, Twitter wars and going back and forth with people on Facebook, or we're going to take something and make something positive out of it.
That's right. Exactly.
And these are my girls.
That's
for
right.
real. People know, literally our family and friends, they're like, so what the Migos doing? Like, operate as a unit. And
exactly.
Yeah, and if you comment on Instagram, I'm the one, if you comment on Instagram, if you comment on social media about this Maya Rice scandal, I will comment back. Because it's the truth. And the truth will set you free.
And you know what? And that is true, because I know that, someone had made a comment about the title of the show that I used. And I said, there's no other title to use. It is what it is. Right. That's what it was.
Exactly.
That's what it was. So that's the only thing that I can use, because it's the truth.
It's the truth.
And that's why I say it's no shade to anyone, but it's the truth.
And like you said, Bridget, she's been on You Style magazine.
Yeah.
Without the mission, with the mission, you supported her.
Exactly.
So you owe it to your audience.
Exactly.
Because they may have supported her when she was here and donated to We Can't Survive.
Yeah.
They need to know the truth.
Because, I genuinely believed in what she was doing. I thought it was an amazing cause. I thought it was awesome. And I genuinely believed in what she was doing. So the only thing I could do was, hey, bring her on the show. Let's get some people to listen to what she's doing and get some people to donate to help out. Just get the word out.
Yep. And that was the right thing to do. But just for everybody who's listening, the message and the lesson in this is just to do your research.
Right. That's right.
No matter what. I don't care if it's your sister who's...
That's right.
Because my brother brought me into something and received money, and I thought I was going... It was a pyramid scheme. It was years ago.
Right.
But I never received it because I didn't do my research.
Exactly.
It was a situation with me and my company, and it was brought to me by someone else about the status of my company. I changed it immediately in 30 minutes. comments.
Exactly.
I called
because
Maya.
you were sincere
Yeah,
about exactly.
immediately.
That's
Because
right.
that's what you do.
That's
you
right.
don't know everything of business. It's no
Exactly.
real handbook.
Exactly. It's
So-
I always say it's trial and error.
Yeah.
And when you find out what the error is, you try to do your best to fix it.
To rectify it, right?
She
Exactly.
never
She
tried
never
to
tried
fix
to.
it.
Exactly.
That's when it's like,
Exactly.
She never tried to fix it. Ever.
All she did was continue to lie after lie after lie.
Right. So is it, I mean, I'm assuming that it's still with going through the court system, the whole
is. It
process is
definitely
still,
Yeah, it is.
are there civil suits going on? Are there, I mean, I know that there's a criminal suit, but are there civil suits going
She'll
on?
be hearing
People,
from lawyers.
right, right.
Let's just say that Maya, she doesn't really have. I want to know where the money is. That's
Right.
just the question. I want to know
But my
where
thing
it
of it is, do you think that you'll ever find out?
No, that's what
my
that's
whole
what I was
thing,
going to
like,
say.
We'll never know.
We'll never know where the money
Right,
is.
right,
But
right.
she owe it to
Everyone.
everybody
Yes.
to at least say one explanation. Don't keep blaming Sassy, Courtney, and Tiffany like we're against you. No, we were with you.
Exactly.
We were your real friends. We were there.
Right.
If Maya's called me on numerous occasions when her daughter needed somewhere to have a party, she called me.
Right, right.
Every time,
Right.
it's always Courtney, and I'ma still help people. But it's like, don't turn it around like we're against
Exactly.
you. No,
Exactly.
we have a right to tell our people. We have a
Exactly.
right to share what she did, what we are a part of. We
Exactly.
lost people because of this.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you said that, because I am definitely a firm believer. I always say all the time, I'll own up to my mistakes. If I make a mistake, I'm going to own up to it. And you have a right to tell your story as well. But I'm always a firm believer that if you're going to tell the story, tell the story. Don't just tell the part that's going to make you look good.
Right.
Right.
If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story.
Right.
And I'm definitely a firm believer in that. So what would make you guys feel better with this situation? I know Courtney want to know where the money at. I know.
I wanna know where
You
the
know what
money
I'm
is
saying?
also.
But we're never gonna know where the money is.
Right,
But
right.
what's gonna make me feel better is what's happening now.
Right.
Like getting it out there.
Getting it out
and what's gonna happen from here.
Exactly.
Where do we go from here?
Exactly.
And we're going up.
That's right.
And
That's
so
right.
the crazy thing is that there are so many people who are still unaware of her scam.
Right. And
Like,
see, and
she-
that's
she
why I
has reached
said
out to
that
several
as
different-
however many times it takes
Yeah.
for you all to tell this story to make people aware of her,
Absolutely.
then tell it. Then tell it.
She's still reaching out to persons for motivational speaking engagements, still telling this lie in a biography of a 3-time ovarian cancer survivor. Maya, you're a liar.
Right.
She
Right.
doesn't have cancer. She's
Right.
never had cancer.
Right.
Well, I feel better.
So, well, I'm glad.
And the reason so because of this, like I said, for some reason, I keep getting attacked by her supporters. They keep, oh, well, you were in jail with her. And I'm like, okay, I was there, I know, type of thing.
Right.
So what it has done is, I was already secure in my past anyway, but what it has done was, like, propel me to I guess you can say, spotlight, to where I get a chance to tell
That's
my
right.
story.
Exactly.
You
You
know, the
tell your
truth.
story. Don't let someone else tell
Tell
it.
your
You
story.
tell your story.
Right.
That's
and
right.
I'm comfortable in that.
That's
I'm like,
right.
okay, so you use it, like, what do you stand to gain?
Exactly.
Talking about me. I mean, thank you.
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
That's
but
right.
Maya
I mean, I'm
ruined a
cool.
lot of friendships.
Right.
She ruined a lot of friendships that she really did not have anything to do with. Like
Right.
people that were friends before her, because people chose sides.
I was going to say they got divided.
And it's like big old facts. Just do the research yourself.
Exactly.
And she ruined a lot of relationships, and she just has no remorse for anything that she's done. It's just like block.
Right.
That's literally what she do, is just block you. She's really blocking you out of her life. She's blocking you so she don't see anything affiliated,
Right.
associated with you. But I feel like it's a blessing in
That's
every
That's right.
everything is a blessing.
That's right.
And once you really just take the time and you step out the picture and you look at the frame.
That's right, sweetie. That's right. That's right.
That's where you see it.
That's right.
That's
right.
That's when you see it.
That's
when
right.
You
And you're right. You gotta remove yourself from it and look at it at a distance. Remove yourself from it.
Yeah, and for the record, it was 30 of us on this mission team. Well, I'm not even going. That's a lie. I don't think it was 30. We had what do you call it? Companions who paid a fee.
$580 per person.
Right. Right.
To go.
Like,
to
so
go
like
nowhere.
if my man wanted to go, he could pay $580. So I invited people and they paid for this fee to go as my companion. Like one of my friends, it was a girl. And like I really involved other people in her scam who have real businesses, a real a life, kids, and she just it was so irritating and frustrating to really watch her have no remorse or compassion.
And that's what I was going to ask. So do you think an apology, like if she came and apologized individually, how would you guys feel about that?
She did apologize. She apologized and she said, Tiffany, I'm sorry, but anything that I've done is not going to affect anyone but me.
But that's not true.
Right.
Well, we know
That's before we really knew everything
That's before
that she
we
done.
knew everything. That's when I sat her down and we're asking her, like, tell the truth. Do you realize what you're doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, according to her, she said the judge said
Let's speak
that,
facts, Sassy.
Well,
we ain't gonna talk about what Maya said because
speculatory. I'm just making sure that people are aware that she's saying that she has to write an apology letter and that will clear her of any wrongdoing, and that is not true.
Well, we know that's not. Anybody with common sense know that's not true.
So that's what I wanted to say. It was a lot of us in this mission. It's more teammates.
Right.
That would like
Bridget, I can't worry about what everybody else doing. Courtney worrying about Courtney.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You asked for Sassy, Tiffany, and Courtney to be on your show. That's who came to your show.
Exactly.
If anybody else want to share or tell, their story, I'm sure that you would love for the mission, because we were on your show before.
Exactly.
To come
Exactly.
and say their piece.
Exactly.
But I'm not worrying about nobody else.
That's right.
But Courtney.
That's
Let's
right.
be clear.
That's right. That's
I love
right.
her so much.
Look, I'm starting to love her. Look, she talking, and I'm listening like, okay.
Let's just be clear.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
It's like I was talking to one of my big sisters who was she donated and helped Maya as well before I got here, and I was telling her, I said, we're not going in there to bash Maya and X, Y, and Z. She said, but Courtney, if you were. Like, she really put y'all in a position. And Sassy, I don't want to tell your business right now, but she had people going to the the passport office with fake documents.
Yeah.
Sassy went. It's some real life stuff that happened.
Exactly.
That it's just not
It ain't
fair.
cool.
Well, what has touched me is the fact I have to go back to the fact that you lost your job behind it.
But I have so much more now.
Right.
I have so much stuff coming at me that I can't even receive it all.
Sassy start a new job tomorrow.
Look at that. See, look at God.
So
see that? And that's why I say God can turn a mess into a blessing.
Right. Yeah.
He can turn a mess, and this whole thing, no doubt, was a mess, and still is a mess. It will probably take years to get it all sorted out. But you have your cosmetic line.
I do. And, I network to my net worth, and I'm going to always do that. I'm going to always connect the dots because I am the dot connector.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And you're doing motivational speaking and got books and stuff coming. What's going on with the book?
Well, nothing, but everything, if that makes sense.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
All I got to do is press a button, and it's out there.
It does. Okay.
And I needed the right platform, and like, what does my grandmother say? God works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
Before, if I would have released it, didn't nobody know who I was. Now everybody's like, who is this sassy lady?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So there it is.
Awesome.
Yep.
I love it.
I love you.
I love
Thank
it.
you
I love
for
it.
just giving us an opportunity to come on
Well,
your
definitely.
show, Bridget.
Definitely. Definitely.
And you did nothing wrong. You had every I don't know.
Good intentions.
everything's with good intentions that you're doing right now, and it's right. Like, you know, if you have DC is big, but it's small.
It's exactly.
You know,
Yep.
and it's
exactly.
not Maya. Right? We Can't Survive. Her name was ringing in the streets of DC.
Yes,
Maryland,
yes,
and Virginia.
yes,
You know,
yes,
so
yes,
she deceived a lot of people.
yes.
So as many times as I have an opportunity or a platform to tell anyone what she did,
Exactly.
I will do it.
So what would you guys tell the next person that find themselves approaching a situation like this? I know, do your research.
I mean, that's really it.
That's really it.
Follow
Do
your gut.
research.
If it sounds
Right.
too good to be true, it is.
Right.
And it's very easy to verify charity. Very, very easy.
Right,
Where do they go on, Sassy?
right.
It's on the IRS website. There's a lookup tool. It's a charity lookup tool on the IRS website.
Okay.
If you go to irs.gov, in the top right-hand corner, there's a search box. You can type charity lookup tool. I don't know the URL by heart.
Right.
But if you just type in charity lookup, and literally there's a database of every registered charity in the United States.
Exactly.
Every charity that was registered that has had their status revoked is also
Exactly.
in that database.
And from
So-
my understanding, we can't.
Can't
There is a
Survive
We
is nowhere
Can
on the
Survive, but there is a. Isn't there a charity that already exists?
It's just not in the
In the
United States.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, it's-
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
someone, you know, that's
Wow.
the real person that owns We Can't Survive.
Exactly.
And that
exactly.
was, what year she created that?
2013.
Yeah. And that's when, if, you know, once you just never think, like she said in the interview, with the night that Channel 5 interview came and Sassy and I went to her with her that night, the Channel 9, while they were interviewing her, she was like, who lies about having cancer? Like, who lies about that? Like,
Right.
you lied.
Exactly.
The two most sensitive
Exactly.
topics:
God.
cancer and God.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, but
Exactly.
I'm still a believer.
That's
I'm
right.
still going to donate.
That's right.
I'm just going to do my research.
I was going to say
first.
after you do your
I'm just
research.
gonna do my research first.
Awesome. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I want you all to continue to stay positive. Do not let this kill your spirit. I can tell just listening to you guys speak is something that hurt you dearly.
Oh, yeah.
And hurt you very deeply. And it affects, and I know that it has probably affected you in many ways as far as your trust factor and so forth. But don't let it deter you from doing what's right.
Never.
You know, continue to grow, continue to blossom, continue to do you.
That's
And that's what's up. I mean, you know, that's what's up. That's what's up. And whenever you have to tell your story, if it's therapy for you, tell it.
Yep.
Tell it. Because you were involved in it.
It's like, you know, it's
So-
it's just like what's coming right now after this.
Right, right.
It's so much bigger than what we could have ever imagined. Oh, we're
Exactly.
going to Honduras. Don't ever think for 1 minute we're not still on a mission to
Exactly.
Honduras.
That's right.
But that's just one of the many places God gonna plant our feet.
That's right. Exactly.
You know, but it's all about timing, and timing is everything. If I would not have been able to go to Honduras that day because my sister had passed away.
Oh,
I did
wow.
not know that though. But God works how He works.
Right.
So I can't question what's going to happen.
That's
All I
right.
can do just be in the moment, be in the now, and be ready.
Exactly.
Stay ready.
Perfect. Well, stay ready. Because God got some stuff coming y'all way. Y'all hear me?
Thank you.
That's right. He got some stuff coming y'all way. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. This has definitely been a pleasure. I hope everyone has learned something from this tragic event that has taken place. But make sure, do not let it deter you. If you find a foundation, a charity, anything that you feel like you want to donate to, do your research first and then go and do God's work. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I will see you all next Sunday. Same time, same station. Sexy Sundays is in the building. See you guys later.
Bye.